Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? Frankie here for the Bakersfield Gentleman with my brother Miguel here at Calebra's Lounge. I'm sorry, I was just reading something that I completely disagree with, and I think it's absolute garbage
It's fascinating.
of a opinion. Mr. Sheldon Sabri on Yep, I Like Wrestling Facebook page.
Uh oh.
Eddie Kingston, he says, is a man that deserves to be AEW World Champion. Eddie Kingston is garbage.
I don't know who that is.
That guy is such a bad character, such a bad wrestler, in my opinion. I can't even believe people actually like him. Uh, yeah, I can't get over how bad he is. He was the guy that ran in the ring and covered up John Moxley so he didn't get
Oh
exploded.
no.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that's him. Yeah,
I
he's
do remember
absolute
that.
garbage. Much like the rest of AEW, in my opinion. Sorry, I'm just not an AEW fan.
Not really.
Um,
Not really.
yeah,
Eduardo, Benj, how you guys doing? Everybody out there, hope you're having a great Friday. Today, we are smoking the Big Papi from Artista Cigars in that Robusto size. So not the big Papi, but the Big Papi nonetheless.
this is actually the Big Poppy Slugger.
Slugger. Okay, that's the
Yes,
proper name for the
it is.
Robusto. Okay, cool.
Um, it is actually the second iteration of the Big Poppy. This one uses a darker wrapper and it's a more full bodied cigar.
But good.
The original came out in 2016. This one uses a Mexican San Andreas wrapper with a Dominican Negrito binder, Dominican, Nicaraguan, and United States fillers.
Oh, interesting name.
Eduardo, Eddie Kingston. I am not a fan whatsoever of Eddie Kingston. You can call me wrong, but I'm just not a fan.
It's raining, but it's still 70 degrees. Brian, get out of here with your beautiful weather. It's 112 here today. Oh my goodness. It might rain tomorrow, and I hope it doesn't because the mixture of heat and rain is humidity, and humidity is evil.
hmm
It's terrible for me. I know it's good for, some environments and some people like it, but you shouldn't. You should be against humidity. Um, oh god, it's bad. Edward says, yeah, you're wrong. You're wrong on that
I'm
one.
sorry. I just can't get behind him. I just can't. I just think he's horrible. Sorry.
I don't really care much for AEW in general, so I don't keep
Every
up
once
on
in a
it.
while there's just a wrestler you just don't like, and for me, it's just Eddie Kingston. I think he's overhyped, overpushed. Um, Not to the level of Roman Reigns, of course. But I just don't like him as a
Mm.
wrestler.
Raining in Laguna. Gosh dang it. Raining and it's 14 Celsius over here, UK. So, gosh, I don't even remember my what do you call it?
You just don't like the East Coast people.
Pretty much. No, I'm just kidding. Benj, I don't remember my conversion rate for Celsius to Fahrenheit. I honestly don't remember how to do it.
Mm.
I knew how to at one point, but I completely forgot. So if you could help me, that'd be helpful.
And again, I don't know if condolences is the right thing for everybody over there in the UK right now. With the passing of the Queen.
It is very sad.
It's sad, but I don't know if that's some like it's like a family member kind of thing. Like, oh, condolences, you lost your uncle or something.
It's a big thing.
I mean,
If the president died, condolences would be
I wouldn't want condolences if the president died, though. I'd be like, send condolences to his family, not to me.
to the people. It's a what do you call it? Roughly double or add 30. Okay, makes sense, Bench. No, it's an important figurehead that
No,
it
absolutely.
shows stability throughout her speeches during a lot of like really important world history moments are actually really good. Like I didn't notice any until like the pandemic came around, and then she went on screen, and I just got to watch because I was on YouTube board. Like she's a good speaker.
Right.
She's a very what's the word I'm looking for? She's a very unifying character, you know,
Right.
to a lot of people, and I think that's a good thing. So I
hmm
think it is a loss, not just to the people of England or to the UK, but a world figure who's still somebody who acted respectable. She wasn't like she didn't run the entire country. She didn't do everything herself, but she still had very important parts to play.
hmm
So I think it's a big loss.
No, I'm not disagreeing with that. I just don't know if that's something you give condolences for. You know what I mean?
I think you're right. I think you're
Okay.
on the money.
Okay.
I think you are correct too or not. Either way, I think the recognition. They need to return the jewelry they stole. It's under the finders keepers now.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, but that's like when people say, "Oh, America needs to give back the land they stole." You know what? Items are items, all right. I was sad when Barbara Bush died. I get it, Eduardo.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying it's not sad that she passed away. It just I don't know if that's something that you tell everybody that you know is of UK citizenship. Oh, sorry, your queen died. I just don't know if that's something you would do.
Well, maybe this helps Benji's. He says it's like country has lost its backbone and like a grandma to the country. She definitely served her country well for the past 70 years. God save the queen. And I agree with that. She definitely served well.
And, and I'll say it's kind of weird. Just a couple weeks ago, I was watching a video on exactly what happens when she passed.
Yeah.
Like, they went over this whole thing where they would notify Parliament and the Prime Minister, and then heads of state for the Allies, and then BBC would be notified, and they had like that in case of emergency break glass kind of thing for the tie for the guy was supposed to wear.
Yeah.
They had specific music they were supposed to play, certain stories they couldn't run during this kind of thing.
Operation London Bridge.
Yeah. And it was a really good little like 15-20 minute documentary on what happens exactly at the time of her passing. Then Charles becomes king right away. They do the whole thing for him.
He gave his first speech. I haven't got a chance to listen to it yet, but I hope he does well. I hope he serves the country and the world in general with as much dignity as she did. And one of the most traveled public figures. She took 2 days off a year. She took off Christmas and Easter. She had I believe it was called her red briefcase or red suitcase that they'd give her all the facts from the day, kind of like the president gets his papers. And she would never take a day off from reading her books or her informational packet, I guess. So that's got to be some very important stuff in there. Even if she doesn't get final say on decisions, I honestly don't know how that works. But that's unbelievable amount of information one person to have like that. That's impressive. Or as she died, 8 and Scotland, it was Operation Unicorn. Oh wow! I didn't know
okay,
that.
so different names for the different territories and countries. Okay, that's interesting. I figured since it was all in Great Britain, it would be the same thing. But okay, that's interesting.
Makes sense though.
Robert, how you doing? Thank you for joining us today. Again, we are smoking the Big Papi, the Slugger. This is the follow-up to the original, using a Mexican San Andreas wrapper, Dominican Negrito binder, Dominican, Nicaraguan, and U.S. Fillers. This is a 5x50, and you can actually pick up a box of 20 of these guys over at Smokin' for $197.95.
Not bad.
That's part of my research.
That's good research. Solid research. Robert, cigars and baseball, that's always a fun time right there. They need to bring back areas at the Diamond where you can smoke. I'm sorry. I know that's not good for the children, but those stadiums are so huge now. You could have a small section sectioned off, all right? You could section off section to enjoy a cigar.
just sponsored a baseball team of some sort, and they had their logo flying on the big screen.
Oh,
so
was it like
that was pretty cool.
An adult team, or
I don't know. I just saw the post real quick. I gotta go back and check it out.
Yeah, you gotta check this if it's like, oh, we're sponsoring a local Montalvo league or Satakoy, which is just local leagues that we had when we were kids. I don't know if that's the best idea. Never went complaining lately.
Hey, Big Show Gentlemen sponsors children's soccer team.
We did. Yeah, we did. And I didn't want to. And I tell you why, the kids on the team, not dedicated. They didn't have the skills to win. They didn't have the drive to win. The coaching was terrible. Oh, man. But they had a good cheering section because I know some of those parents would have fought the hell out of the other parents if it would have came to that. But, man, I hate soccer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know it's really special out there, and it's a really good sport, because everyone can play. No matter where you're at, you got a ball, you can play. But just so boring to me. Richard, how you doing? Adam, how you doing, brother? The only real difference is if how they move her body from Scotland to England or to London, excuse me. The rest of the Operation London Bridge is the same. It's just how they transport the body is what's added to the Operation Unicorn. Okay, makes sense.
And then she's supposed to lie in state for a while, yes?
That I don't know. I have no idea.
And Charles not only becomes king, but head of the Church of England.
What?
Yeah.
That's a thing still?
Pretty sure.
That's a lot of responsibility. I don't think I'd want that at all. Leeds Rhinos just won the semifinals here. What is that? Wait, what is that?
Is that a soccer team? Or perhaps a cricket team?
Well, he's talking rhinos, so it can't be cricket. Those are two much different animals.
True.
One's an insect. What am I? What is that? Adam, elaborate, please. Rugby. Okay.
Rugby.
There we
go. Cool.
Rugby's friggin' brutal, man. That stuff that's sometimes hard to watch. It's so brutal. In state for 10 days. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Yeah.
So as promised, guys, to stay away from this sad talk about the unfortunate passing of the Queen.
We haven't played the intro video.
We're not going to.
We're gonna spoon right over that.
Spoon right, yeah.
All right, covered up.
We do have some good news, guys. Is we actually are able to book our room for Texas Frightmare weekend for May of next year. With our other friends that we go to this event with, not go with, but meet up at with the event. Most of us were able to coordinate and actually get at the same hotel. Usually, what they do is they have it at the Dallas Fort Worth Hyatt Regency, right there at the Dallas Fort Worth Airport. And they have the main hotel, and they have a couple overflow hotels. And everybody tries to get that main hotel, and obviously not everybody can, but we usually do. And then this year they're actually changing because they're actually closing Terminal C for renovations. So the Hyatt Regency was no longer a viable option for us. Plus, the event's growing pretty big, and we needed the room apparently. So they've changed it to the Convention Center out in Irving, Texas. They have 3 main hotels and about, I think, 6 overflow hotels. So those hotels might be small compared to what we were used to.
I mean, the Hyatt Regency is really big.
Mhm.
From what I'm told, some of them only have like 50 rooms. The other one, so they need the space. There's still a lot of guests that they have. They already announced John Carpenter, and I'm sure there's other ones that just haven't kept up. It's an awesome event, and thankfully, thanks to Richard actually doing a little research for us at the Texican, we could still do the cigar event. There's an area to smoke. There's a patio apparently that looks really nice just from pictures I've seen. So if anyone wants to come and meet us there, we do it on the Saturday of.
I mean, they did have the s'mores package, but you didn't get it.
You're not getting your damn s'mores. You're getting 0 s'mores.
Anyways.
If anyone wants to bring Frankie some s'mores and be all romantic with them or something, I don't know.
Anyways, yeah, so Emily and is it her sister or are they friends?
These are friends, and Lauren as well.
Lauren got a room?
Casey
and
Heidi.
Chance, Heidi, Richard, John, ourselves, Leanna and Monique, they all got rooms all at the same hotel. So that's pretty cool. I'm happy to hear that we're able to all get the same hotel. I can't wait. We missed the last year at the DFW, but we're not going to miss the first year over at the convention center because it's a very fun event, and I can't wait to meet John Carpenter.
Oh, let's see this. The program I started with covering the bands has been sponsored by Smoke Inn and will be growing from a 20-person panel to 50 people. And the first 5, gosh dang, there's so many comments. Is 5. The first 5 packs is 5 cigars since 5 Wednesdays in November, and it will be every Wednesday. Oh, that's awesome, brother. Very nice. So you got to sign up in October. So if you guys want to be a part of that, where it's a complete blind taste testing that you only reveal after you get to the band, you have a lot of fun doing that. And it's a Wednesday show. You guys can definitely check that out on Wednesdays. What time is it going to start? Brian, make sure you put that in the comments too so everyone knows for sure.
Yeah.
Adam says, Leeds won. The Queen has passed, so I think there's only one cigar to smoke. That's the Davidoff Sir Winston Churchill late hour. That is a wonderful
call. Great choice. It's a great choice. Fantastic choice, actually.
She'll want to smoke a Balmoral. That was my pick. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking 4.
Yeah.
That's where she passed.
Right. That's not a damn. No, that's why you want to smoke it. You should have said that earlier. I would have sacrificed a couple of my last Balmorals for that.
I thought you would have gotten the reference.
I didn't. It went over my head.
It was definitely for her because I don't have any late hours on hand, but I know we have those, and I thought that would have been appropriate.
You're right. Let's put these out and get those.
Tap. Nope, never. Don't tap. All right. If you're ever gonna have to put out a cigar, if you're this close in and you really want to, you do the saving technique where you slide it from this side and you cut there somewhere behind the heat. You get rid of the heat. Or you just let it go out.
Yeah.
Don't tap. There's no need to unless you are in, like, I guess, a windy area. And, like, if you leave it there sitting, it's going to cause a fire. Probably don't do that.
Right.
So there's only reasons I would say, hey, maybe don't leave an open fire or a smoldering fire going. Only you can prevent forest fires. But they're still going to happen here in California. Everything's going to burn up. It just very sucks. Yeah, man, it's nice, though. Smoking very nice right now.
8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. Eastern, so that's 5 our time, guys. If you guys want to hop on that blind taste testing. Now sponsored by Smoke Inn. That's awesome, brother. Gonna crack this now. I finally get a chance to open this. This is my first time trying one of these. It is the 300 milligrams of caffeine, Black Rifle triple espresso shot, with a caramel vanilla flavoring. I like caramel. I like vanilla.
Can't go wrong. So, as I promised you guys, every Friday I'm going to show off a couple of the prizes that we're going to have a chance to win. Don't forget, you guys, go and sign or go and join the Best Ash contest, you guys. You don't want to miss out. It's a free chance to win some cigars. All you got to do is post a picture. Also, if you have a birthday in this month, you can do that as well. And be on the lookout for hints and tips, or hints, I should say, to the questions on our Facebook page, on our Instagram page, even maybe on our TikTok. There might be little hints here and there, guys. So always keep an eye out for that. So up first, you guys, I'm going to show these off. These are a pair of 6-pack Gurkha samplers. This is an original Gurkha sampler here. You've got 6 different cigars. I believe there's 6 different ones. Yes, 6 different cigars in here, you guys. And again, don't sleep on Gurkha, you guys. And I'll show you why in just a second. But this is a nice little 6-pack, fresh pack here.
I really like it actually because it actually has a little more meaning towards the anniversary. Because the first time we did a live show, you were smoking Gurkha. I got to find something Perdomo to add into this myself at least, because I was smoking a Perdomo Lot 23. Was was the first live show cigar I smoked, not the very first cigar ever. That was actually a Davidoff, because I bought one for a very pretty Russian lady in Vegas. A very fun story, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. But that is a great, I think, addition to the prize packs, just because it kind of shows off.
So here's the second one, you guys. This is another 6-pack, but you get 2 or 2 and 2. So 3 different cigars. And the nice thing about this Gurkha pack, if you can kind of see it in the bottom corner there on the opposite side of where my hand is Aganorsa leaf. That's because every single one of these cigars uses Aganorsa tobacco in it. So if you know about Aganorsa, you know how fantastic their tobacco is, how good their cigars are, you are not going to be disappointed with this green pack here. They're all 6x54, all made in Nicaragua. And you're going to get 2 of each of the 3 blends of their boutique collection, all produced by Aganorsa.
Yes.
So that is going to be one prize right there. Those 12 cigars put together.
Definitely a good win right there. That's almost a full box worth of cigars right there on their own. And it's nice to have a what do you call it? The Humi packs.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about them. Throw them in somewhere that's not too hot, not too bright. You're good to go. You're done. You've done your work.
What are you getting off of this?
So far, it is going really well with the caramel. So there's definitely a sweet note in there. A little bit of spice to it.
Yeah, that's the main note I'm getting is the spice. And it's definitely a pepper spice because I'm feeling it all over, even on my lips. It's kind of making them a little numb.
Oh, it's not that intense for me, but I definitely pepper spice. Said it was a Mexican San Andreas, right?
A Mexican San Andreas wrapper with the Dominican Negrito binder, Dominican, Nicaraguan, and USA binder or fillers. Now it is ramped up from the original Big Papi. They wanted a bolder, they wanted a spicier, they wanted a more full-bodied cigar.
Takes that.
So definitely more spice than the original. As far as fuller bodied, I'll have to wait and see. But definitely a lot of spice. So spice really isn't your thing, you guys. I'm that far in, and it's been nothing but spice for me right now. So just a heads up, if you guys aren't into spice, this may not be your thing.
It is what it is. I think it's going to be very well enjoyed by anyone who does enjoy that spice.
Benji and Adam, since they're our friends from overseas, I'm gonna go ahead and make this announcement now. Since we cannot send you guys cigars, what we're gonna do is send you some money over Cash App or Zelle or PayPal, however you guys take it. It'll probably be about $25, you know, just so you guys can get yourself a cigar or two. And we're also going to Facebook you a little Bakersfield Gentleman gift certificate that says congratulations, you're a winner. That way you can have that to commemorate your win.
Excellent.
That's the best way I could think of to do it, guys, because again, shipping these cigars over would be really expensive for us, so we really can't do it. It wouldn't be feasible. Um, but we still, if you guys win, we still want to be able to give you guys something.
Yeah.
So I hope that's an agreeable compromise for you guys. If you guys have another suggestion, I'm all ears. So please message me and let me know. But for right now, I think that's what we're gonna do for our brothers overseas. Is if you win, we'll send you that money over PayPal, Zelle, or Cash App, whichever is more convenient for you.
Yeah.
And then we'll send you over Facebook Messenger the little uh, prize certificate.
Eduardo's not a big fan of the Big Papi. No worries, brother. It's not going to be for everybody. It's the thing about cigars. There's so friggin' many of them. You don't have to like all of them. That's just not going to happen. It just is what it is. There's so many out there. I mean, Artista alone, looking at what, 12 in the lineup, if not more now with the Paperboy and whatnot. Buffalo 10 is now, there's 3 in that one. The Chimarrón, Big Papi has 2 versions. I know I'm missing some. My goodness, yeah, there's a lot of cigars just in one brand, you know. There's just so much, so it's okay not to like them all. Really, not a big deal.
Okay, so it looks like both Benji and Adam are on board with that. Fantastic. All right, guys. Yeah,
appreciate it, guys.
I mean, I just feel bad we can't send you guys what you win, so we want to make sure at least you guys can pick out a cigar or two that you like.
Yeah.
And actually, I'll probably message you guys if you guys want to message me. What the prices of cigars are where you guys are at. I don't know honestly.
Expensive.
Are they?
It's UK, bro.
We can always fluctuate the 25 if we have to go up a bit, so you guys can get at least 2 good cigars that you like. We'll do that. So, message me, both of you, what your 2 favorite cigars are and how much they cost you where you're at.
Or if you can make it to Enter Tobacco.
Yeah.
And I think like a week. Just go to Germany for us, and I will have the manufacturers hand you cigars. I'll have Ram do that, or I think Art's going and a couple other guys that we know. Terrence will be there.
Mm-hmm.
I think Skip is going. I'm pretty sure. So we'll just make them do the work for us because they love when they have to do more work when they're really busy. So you guys tell them to treat you to dinner and a night out on the town, whatever town that might be. I actually have no idea where Enter Tobacco is once you get into Germany.
It's in the northern, western, southeastern part of central Germany.
Oh, central Germany. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
So West Berlin, or East Berlin and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which I never really got because when you saw where the line was, Berlin was like way over here.
Okay.
And then they split that up.
Yeah.
But it was in Russian territory.
No, it was because the capital.
No, I got that, but they could have made the capital a different city that was on the border.
No, they wanted to split the most significant city. They're like, no, you don't get a hold of this. Like, you're not gonna get to keep this, Russia. You jerks. Pretty sure that's how we talked to them back then. Like, oh, you cut out the malarkey, you Reds. Don't you do that. Don't you disrespect me. That's how
That's how it was?
Who the hell was Truman at that point?
Oh yeah.
It was true. Yeah, that's how we would talk to them. No, you don't, girl. Don't you disrespect me. And that's how we would talk to at least to Stalin in the beginning. And Stalin did not care for that. That's why he actually got more red.
Wait, was it him or was it Roosevelt? No.
Or what is it, Truman?
Yeah, okay.
Man, we're not doing good with history.
For much history stuff as we watch, we really don't remember a whole lot. Yeah, all right.
Lower end sticks about 15, looking around $20.
What are 15 L's?
Pounds.
You have to take 15 losses to get a cigar?
You call it. No, I don't lose that much. I'd never have a cigar.
Okay,
in my life.
what cigar weighs 15 pounds?
Okay, Pupina. All right.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say it.
Yeah. Okay, jeez, that's the video you should have queued up there.
That was the one. Yeah.
Is stuff heavier in Europe? Because there was a guy telling me that the game that he bought weighed 60 pounds, and I was like, "Here, it's only a couple of ounces." I'm like, "Oh God, oh, it hurts my head."
Yeah.
Anyway, but the ratio is not too far off right now, right? I think it's pretty close, like 1-to-1 on the dollar for some reason. But that's neither here nor there. We can do ratios later. I will say this: Frankie was, I think, right before the show started, was talking about a movie called Barbarian.
Barbarian, starring Justin Long.
How does this look good to you? I can't even get any.
I don't understand it, but for some reason it intrigued me. And again, much like Ethan Hawke, I'm not a huge Justin Long as a main character fan.
Oh my gosh, you didn't watch Tusk?
No, I did not, with the exception of Going the Distance, which I love because the music was really good in that movie,
He was great in that.
and it was a really good movie.
Yeah.
It's not like one of my favorite movies of all time. It's one of those I could watch every once in a while.
Easy, yeah.
Like for me, it used to be Hitch. Then I stopped watching Hitch, and now like Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist is
I
up
like
there for me.
I like that better than the other one
Um,
too.
the heck is it?
Last Holiday.
Oh God, Last
Watch
Holiday is
that all the
freaking
friggin'
great,
time.
dude.
Not a big Queen
Um,
Latifah fan, but
Me
for
neither,
some
but Last
reason,
Holiday just hits the spot, and it doesn't have to be
movie
Christmas time either. It could be anytime.
talking about take the kids to Florida and tour. I did it with my mom and dad, and I want to do it with my kids, and be very time in there that they will never forget. Yes, that's a wonderful call. I was actually talking about Florida today with our buddy JJ over at Lord Puffer Cigars. I hope he is seeing this. Love that dude. We'll have him on the show on Monday, and we're going to start that show at 1:30 for a little extra talk about Florida, in particular, the Cigar Heritage Fest in Florida, Ybor City. That is the first weekend of December. Guys, get your tickets. We're going to be talking deals. He's getting the inside scoop for us. So I don't have
Wheeling
to.
and dealing.
Yeah, all the actual deals are going to be happening at the event. So there's going to be a lot of amazing stuff there. Not just to hang out and have fun, which it's going to be. It's going to be great food, great cigars, great people, wonderful experience of local tobacco, I guess, cigar community and culture, which is the cigar capital of America there in Florida, in Tampa, which is just a little city right off Tampa. It's like right there, guys. It'd be like us saying, sorry, I hit the mic. I don't know, what would be a good example?
Oldale.
No, that's not a good example. Like Hollywood to LA, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Something nicer. Well, I don't think
Yeah,
it's
that
nicer.
didn't count, dude.
It's not nicer.
West Hollywood.
It's actually very nice in West Hollywood. All right, it might be a little more left leaning than we're used to. It's very clean. All right, I will give them that.
It's so clean, people can live on the streets.
I didn't say that. Probably should. Anyway, my goodness.
But yeah, that was a good segue because I had that on here next. Was the Cigar Heritage Festival, December 4th.
Monday at 1:30, and Mondays between now and the event, we're going to be having hopefully guests and more information about the event. We really want you guys to know what's going to happen and to join us while we're over there. Our first time doing an event on the East Coast. The first time I've been to Florida. I've never been to Florida before this.
My second time.
Yeah, you got to go for Disney World, but that was before the cigars came into the picture for you.
Went to Disney World. Went to what was it? The Space Museum. Went gator watching. Didn't see any gators. That was really disappointing.
Probably for the best. You would have freaked the geek out, I bet you.
I would have wrestled it.
You would never have wrestled.
I would have jumped in the water, wrestled it, had my way with it.
Hey, Pontius, you never would have done that.
Maybe a Cayman. Tiny one, a baby one.
Oh, okay. Now I like where you're now. Although it bites you and then you're screwed because those things don't let go either. They'll still try to death spin you.
Well, this guy I saw him, he was petting a baby alligator. It's like petting it, was like doing that thing where it's like stretching out and stuff. And I guess he got too close to the mouth and it snapped on his finger.
Yeah.
And it tried to death roll and it like couldn't because his finger was too strong.
And he's too tiny.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We actually have these things here in California. Probably have them everywhere. I'm sure, called alligator lizards. And it looks like a tiny ass alligator. It's really awesome. If I get another pet one day, that's gonna be the pet. Jeff says, I just watched the trailer for Baron. Looks like a good thriller. Thanks for the record. Okay, Jeff, glad that you got to see that. I still don't get it because I need to watch another trailer.
Jeff, if you like that one, there's another one. I don't know the release date yet because I know Barbarian comes out today.
Yeah.
The 9th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called Smile.
That looks pretty good too.
That one looks pretty dark and pretty good as well. Won't spoil it for you, but the girl that's the main character, she says she sees people smiling, but not in a friendly way. And then it gets trippy from there. So
if you want one that's, I would say, I think you have to pay for it now. I don't think it's on Amazon Prime anymore, but it might still be. And it was all shot on an iPhone. Unsane was really fun and done really well.
And the fact that it was all shot on an iPhone is freaking awesome.
Yeah. That's one of those movies that gets my blood flowing to film more stuff.
Yes.
I'm working on a script to combine my love of tequila and cigars into a movie.
Horror film.
Not this time, but we definitely could still. That would be unbelievable.
Where you ran out of tequila and cigars. You're like, oh no, run up the stairs.
Some idiot kids, go into Mexico and they go through an area of Mexico they shouldn't be in, and some serial killers there with the gosh dang, what is the tool called to cut down the agave plant? But he's got one of those. That's his murder weapon.
That'd be cool.
That'd be a good horror movie. If anyone wants to help me fund that, I just need a budget of under $1 million, and we'll get that going. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
But yeah, both Barbarian and Smile look like they're going to be good horror films for this holiday season. This is my favorite holiday of the year.
September still.
That begins the holiday. If Halloween Horror Nights is running, it is the holiday season, and Horror Nights is running, I believe, in Florida right now because that's where Liana and Monique went
so
to go do it.
It doesn't count.
So it is now Halloween.
It's not Hollywood, Florida. Look, it's Hollywood, California.
If they can play Christmas music in July, it can be
the day Thanksgiving before.
Yeah, it could be holiday season for Halloween right now.
Order a massive burger. Nice. Adam, I like where your head's at. It's got back how to order massive. No, that's a good thing. Rugby league and beer when you haven't eaten makes you really hungry. 100% understand that feeling. That is football here. Like that's exactly what happens here. You're watching the game, you're getting into it. All of a sudden, the 6-pack you bought turned into 18, and you are now needing food, and you're like, oh man, I need to sit down. Or pay-per-view at a local lounge, and everyone's like, oh, let's just taste this whiskey, and then I have a couple beers with it, and then they all look at me knowing that I am now somewhat drunk, and I have got to sit down and not yell too much.
I don't know what your version of the best burger is, but I'll give mine real quick. At a very close second place was the triple double from the ESPN Zone in New York.
All places, yeah.
Yeah, really, really good. But first place is in my hometown of Ventura, California. We would go there Friday nights after high school football, and I still go there every once in a while when I'm back in town. This burger is 2 huge patties with thinly sliced pastrami on top of that.
Very good quality pastrami.
Really good bacon on top of that. I don't get it with tomatoes, but you can. It comes with grilled onions, lettuce, and chopped up pickle. Not slices of pickle, but like chunks of pickle.
Like almost relish without the relish stuff.
Yeah, it's really, really good. You can get it in a single, but most people do the double. And then, of course,
Frankie gets it in the junior baby size because he's got a little baby bird tummy. Can't handle it.
And, of course, it comes with curly fries, which are fantastic. And it's at a place called Cronies. So if you guys ever in Ventura, California, go to Cronies. It's on Johnson Drive. And you will not be disappointed.
They have a couple of, I think there's one in Simi Valley as well.
There is. I keep telling them to bring it up here, but they don't want to.
You know what? We need to show them that it would do well. We got to put the money together to, like, hey, let's go partners on this. I'm sorry, I would quit on you guys. That's one of those things I would quit the show for. I let it run to Cronies. Or the opportunity we had when we were growing up, Bagel Rock.
Oh, Bagel Rock. Oh, man, I can't believe we didn't do that. That'd have been cool.
Parents got an opportunity from one of the nicest gentlemen in business you'll ever meet. I forget his name because I was a kid, but he ran a place called Bagel Rock. It's the best bagels in Ventura County, possibly the world. They're just good to me. I love them. And we had a chance to, he's like, hey, I want to open one up in Bakersfield. I know you guys going that way. I'll do it. You guys run it. And then when it pays back, you guys just have it. And I'm like, nah, we're just going to go do it. We're going to clean things. Bagels. Delicious. God, I'm getting hot. All right. I got to stop. Because I want to go back to the burger conversation. Yes, Adam, Benj, what is the best burger in your guys' opinion? And then I need Eduardo here to elaborate. I need you to elaborate from this as well. Patreon question. What was the Patreon question? I didn't even see that today. I'm sorry.
What was it?
He said he answered the Patreon question. You had a question.
Oh,
you posted on there.
I posted it. Oh, well, this is for a Patreon guys. The Patreon guys, they're paying their dues every month, so they get a couple extra things that we can't post anywhere else because it's adult content. So I had posted a picture.
Well, let's rephrase that. It's not suitable for work content. It's not adult content.
Right.
It's not that much.
Oh no, it was that much.
What did you post?
Oh yeah.
Oh Jesus, never mind.
No. So as you guys know, we work with a lot of fantastic models out here in Bakersfield, and one of these models happens to be our friend Brielle, and we have a picture of her smoking a California Dream Volume 1, and I had artfully put California Dreaming strategically so you can't really see anything, and I said, would it be more artistic if I got rid of the text?
Oh, ha ha ha.
So that was the question.
Fair enough. All right, I wasn't expecting that. And actually, as Frankie was stating, though, supporters do get a little extra something. And this one was definitely a little something. It was just a little thank you. As you guys might have noticed, I put that book out on the list, the ebooks, and it is How to Brew Your Own Beer at Home. It is a full, extensive list of the history of making like homemade crafts to the legality in certain states. This is kind of a U.S. centric one, and then step by step on how to make your own beer at home. It's for sale right now if you guys want to hit that link and check it out. Or if you're a Patreon or a Facebook supporter, get it for free. All you have to do is type in the little discount code, and it's a free download. I think Eduardo took advantage of that one already. I appreciate that, brother. If it helps you, it's awesome. If not, don't worry because there's more coming. I had a really good time putting that together, and I found a lot of really good information out there. And I just thought people would like to see that. And I was like, okay, this is cool. And there's a lot more out there. So okay, cool. I'm glad you got a hold of that. The next one again, we've talked a lot of whiskey on here, but I would like to focus more on tequila just because I think it's so overlooked still, and it's not like vodka where it just can be produced everywhere. Even though I think, you guys know my opinion. I think vodka gets a bad rap.
That is horrible.
I think case in point right there. It's not like a lot of other alcohol. I think tequila is not like a lot of other alcohols. It takes so long just to get the raw materials ready, let alone the artisan that goes in to the creation of it, that it deserves more respect on the name, you know?
Man.
Let's see.
So Adam has me pondering now. Could the Big Daddy be improved upon if instead of grilled onion, you put onion rings? I'm a big fan of onion rings.
I like the caramelized onions.
Yeah.
It because you already get the crunch with the pickles. Especially since they're chopped up, they're everywhere. But onion rings would not hurt it, I think.
Because his is a double beef patty, American cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, red onion slaw, onion rings, with hash browns, ketchup, and mayo on a pretzel bun.
See, I'm with Eduardo. Jim loves his vodka. You're drinking the wrong stuff, Frankie. And those are some good friggin' burgers, though. I like hearing that. You know what I like that I didn't see on there? Smash burgers.
So stupid.
I'm sorry. I understand when it's you're just pushing down to kind of get a patty to the right size and they're all the same uniform size. Not smash it to paper size and then decide, oh, I need 4 of these. That's not a quadruple burger. You just made a 1 ounce patty look unbelievably thin.
If your tomato, I'm not a tomato guy.
Ooh, I like that.
But if your tomato slice is thicker than your patty, you're at the wrong burger spot.
You ain't doing it. The only thing that's different is those onion burgers that they did during the Great Depression. That was because they did it out of necessity, and then they made them really good because they grilled the onions and they made the burger on the onion. So it's a different thing. See, I like my White Russians too. Richard knows what's up. And I also like throwing an egg on a burger. I'm a burger any time of day kind of guy. All right. You throw an egg and bacon on it, you got breakfast. You add a little bit of extra lettuce or just even wrap it in lettuce sometimes. Boom, lunch.
Salad.
Healthy salad. Yeah. You throw some barbecue sauce on there, some more bacon and onion rings, Western. Boom. Now you got all the cultures of the world.
Mm-hmm.
Not really, but you got a lot of good stuff going there. The only thing I don't think I could figure out would be Chinese burger. I think that's the only thing because I could throw Monterey cheese and teriyaki. Oh, that doesn't sound good, does it?
Yeah, teriyaki beef.
Have to try that. We got to get Joe. Joe's our experimenter of foods.
Now, Benji, as far as brisket goes, being from Ventura, we are more of a tri-tip people. I think a lot of Californians are a tri-tip people. I know brisket has become more popular here as smoking meats has become more popular and a lot more people are doing it because it does take a lot of time, a lot of skill, and a lot of effort put in to do it.
With good results.
Yeah. But every time I've had it, when people have made it, it's always been a little too dry. Maybe I'm weird, but I like my meat to be a little bit bloody, a little bit of fat cap on it. I am a tri-tip person through and through.
When we finally get a chance to do the meetup in Vegas, because it's still going to be Vegas, there's a couple of venues that we saw, and I like the idea that Texas Frightmare is using of different hotels, and then we all meet at a venue spot, and then we could obviously go travel off the spot, go to the Strip, go to Fremont, wherever. One of the meals that we serve is going to be tri-tip. Like if we have to make it ourselves, because you guys might not know this, and he doesn't, brag about it very often, although he could. Make some good friggin' tri-tip.
I do what I can.
I think I did an okay job when I had to, but it's so much better when I don't have to do it. But Frankie doesn't have to work.
Richard, I will have to disagree with you on that. I do like jalapeno jam on some burgers. Depends on what kind it is. Like with some pepper jack cheese. But I'm an old fashioned. Just give me some iceberg lettuce on my burger. I don't need any fancy spring mix or microgreens. This. As far as goat cheese goes, I don't think I've ever had it on a burger.
I want to try that.
Yeah.
Benj knows what's up. The medium rare is how to get your burger. I don't mind rare once in a while, but that's very once in a while.
Yeah.
Medium rare is where it's at, because I don't want to have to fight the cow to stay dead. I want it to already be lifeless on the plate. I'm away with it. All right. Where is it? What is it called? Fire and steak, fire and grill. The Brazilian steakhouse here in town.
Oh, shoot, steak and fire or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's a Brazilian steakhouse, and they do a wonderful job across the board. Yeah, exactly. Anything other than medium rare, it's like, what are you doing to me? Come on. Want a well done?
Although I will say the first time we went to the Brazilian steakhouse here, it was a little disappointing. They brought us fried or grilled pineapple more than anything else. They were completely out of the chicken.
They were like 2 days open though. Like we came at the wrong time.
Yeah.
We were the last seating, and but you got to admit the pineapple guy was on it. He wanted to make sure you had food. Having said that, I love a great burnt end with some great sauce. Actually, I saw a recipe for bologna burnt end. Just a big ass hunk of bologna, like you buy, like you ask them to slice it. Like, no, give me the whole thing. And they made it. They slow roasted it in the oven or on a grill, excuse me. And they added a particular sauce they made themselves. Like, that's so bad for you, but
Everglades.
No, not Everglades. Gross. If I want to listen to a guy with a messed up foot, I could find it way better than the other dude. I'm sorry. I know I'm not a deer meat for dinner guy. All right.
I love deer meat.
It's a YouTube channel, by the way. Deer meat's delicious. Deer meat for dinner he's not bad. All right. Everything he does is actually very interesting. I don't know.
For me, you guys, it's Big Papi Slugger. Still spicy. I'm getting some wood in there, getting a bit of leather, but I'm still mainly getting the spice. So if you guys don't like spice, I definitely would stay away from this. If you like spice, I would try it.
Adam, I agree with you. I'm a pineapple on pizza guy, but only when there's jalapeno.
Yeah, and pepperoni.
Jalapeno, pineapple, pepperoni pizza is a staple that I grew up on. It's why, the belly's going to be there. I have always...
Lisa says disgusting.
Isn't that the missus right? She's just like tearing you down. Like, no pineapple on this pizza. I got it.
That is a house divided.
That's a rough right there. Although you can get it like half and half on your pizza, so that could fix it. There's only one thing I really don't ever want on my pizza. It's olives. I don't like olives on my pizza. I am going to bed. No worries.
We'll see ya.
All right. Yeah, get some sleep in there. Yeah. We'll see you next time, Benj.
Let's see. Okay. So next up, you guys, I have here. This is an 8-pack of cigars. I don't know if I want to throw this in as a prize yet. So for those of you that are still watching with us, let me know if you guys would like this. This is 8 of the 12 months of last year's LCA. We've got the Cinnabon, we've got the Thai tea, we've got the barbecue pig, we've got the lady killer, the Vents. I forget what this one's called. Killer B, the Room 101.
Which one are you looking at? You don't know the name of?
It's this one right here.
Oh gosh,
So this is an 8-pack.
It's the Clouds.
Of the LCAs from last year, and I will tell you right now, these are my 3 favorite, and they go in that order. So number 3, the Thai tea. Number 2, the Cinnabon, and my favorite from last year was the barbecue pig.
I will say this though, that barbecue pig was very controversial when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
A certain other content creator decided to give it a not so friendly review, and it just pretty much wasn't for them, and they were murdered for it. The Privada Club community can be brutal, and I will say this again: Not everyone's gonna like every cigar out there.
Even though we do not agree with every opinion said on this show, we do not censor.
Can you guys please ban my wife? She's making a major. Oh my, no. Although I like the way I like this, the base of barbecue sauce instead of tomato puree. I've never tried that with jalapenos and pineapple. I want to try that. That's on the menu very soon, sir. I'm gonna be going for that. Adam's not around for a while. You know why? Oh shit. Woo. I'm gonna stay clear of that. I'm gonna let it just play out. Whew. But yeah, they're very passionate group, and I don't think he meant any offense by it. It just was an opinion on a cigar.
Yeah,
and whew. So I would love your guys' opinion. If you had the barbecue pig, I enjoyed it. It burnt a little funny for me.
I loved
Other than that, I thought it was really tasty.
I loved it.
I like the shape.
So for you guys watching right now, let me know in the comments if this is a prize pack you guys would like to get. If not, that's fine. I'll find something else. But I thought that'd be kind of cool as a prize pack. So let me know in the comments, you guys, if you think that'd be a good one.
I think that's a great one. I think 8 packs is the smallest we're probably gonna go to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, Richard knows what's up. So he liked the barbecue pig. Thought it was great. It was a good cigar. I just, it's not gonna be for everyone. Not every cigar is gonna be for everybody.
I also have an extra one here for me.
Oh, I'll smoke that later. Don't worry. No, you can have it. Totally fine. But
oh, it might be a nice add-on to this to make it more. There's a firecracker bundle.
You want to double it up, put them on top of each other?
Yeah,
I think we have them.
I have quite a few of the firecrackers, you guys. I could add that to this.
How many firecrackers you got?
I've got. Shoot, I'll have to look, but I think I have like 5 or 6.
You can get it to at least, because that's a 12 pack over there, right?
Yeah.
So if you could do 12 and 12, so if you have at least 4, I think that would be good. So the minimum would be like a 12 pack we send out. I think that would be good.
I know I have the Bandolero. I know I have the Christoph. Shoot.
I had a Saka one.
Give me that.
Serious.
Yep.
Right back.
We're gonna find out right now, you guys, what firecrackers I have. Let's find out. We can get you guys a good prize pack. And so, of course, let us know, you guys, if you want this as a prize pack. If not, then no point in doing this.
That's a good point. Pulling out prize packs out of nowhere. So this is gonna be the first prize pack right here.
Shit.
This is the personal stash right here, guys. Can't even show it off or else it'll all fall out.
Boom, firecrackers.
Oh, so we got a couple.
So we've got Bandolero, Christoph, United, Perdomo, Fratello, and LFD. A couple of these are doubles. I got a couple Fratellos, a couple United, a couple Christophs.
Shoot, nothing wrong with that.
So yeah. So again, we've got Fratello, LFD, Christoph, Perdomo, United, Christoph, and Bandolero. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So another 6 cigars to add to that.
Gotta find one more. I'd rather it be 15 than 14. 14 is just a weird number to me. I don't know why 15 is a better headspace for me. I've tried the pig, but the LCA has been pretty much money every month with the rare box. It's good stuff.
Well, you know what? It's not a firecracker, but I do have a Frecky, which is about the same size. I could also add that, and that would make it 15.
Not a bad idea.
Give that back to you. Out of the way.
Can't you just leave it there?
No.
Gosh, dang it. Put it the right way.
So, if you guys think that would be a good prize, we can definitely do that.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
we could get you one that's exactly like it with any kind of pattern you really want. Too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them out there.
Yeah. That one just happens to hold all my personal stuff. Stuff that I like to smoke on special occasions. We also have like the Overflow one. This is just Drew Estate 25 years, where we have just a bunch of extra stuff. Plus all my Lanceros are also in there. We have the Coolador that houses a bunch of random stuff, plus boxes of stuff that we're going to be giving away. We got cigars all over the place over here, guys.
It's a lot of cigars. And so numbers only going to increase.
Yeah.
Because, guys, we still have the California Dream Volume 2 coming in. If you want to get a hold of those, you got to do it ASAP so we can get them to you for the 25th or the 29th or the 30th. The 30th. It's on the 30th. Excuse me. Yeah, the 30th. 29th will be in Modesto. Got an event over there, so very excited about that as well. Get to see James, have him do his thing. Yeah, so if you guys want to get a hold of those, so we can get them to you guys hopefully before the show, that would be the time to do so.
Yeah.
Now. So let me know. We'll get a hold of you.
Absolutely. But with that being said, guys, that is going to do it for us today. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us and watching the show. Again, if you guys want to become members of the Patreon for that extra prize at the end of the month, go over to Patreon and sign up. If you want in on the Facebook supporters group, you can hit that teal shield by the comments and join that. Post a picture of your best Ash. Post your birthday on the right spot. And make sure you're looking for those little hints over in the Facebook pages, on the Instagram, and on the TikTok stuff. And we're going to have a really good time at the end of the month, you guys. A really good time.
Yeah. Yeah, Eduardo, James over from Sinistro is doing an event in Modesto. So we're going to go show some love, get on over there, bring some models and whatnot. It's going to be a good time.
Yep.
All right, guys. Y'all have a good one. We will see you Monday.
Enjoy your weekend.
Again, 1:30 from Monday. We'll have JJ on in the mornings or in the before time. I don't know what to call it just yet. Pre-show.
Yeah.
The show. All right, yeah. You'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Have a good one, guys.
We'll see you then.
I will ask him. I will see if he has any either, because he is usually out of stuff. But I will check it, though.